All right, so this is the story we were talking to you about just before we went to the break. The South African National Defence Force confirming an unfortunate incident that occurred in the early hours of this morning at the Macadamia Military Base near Komatipoort in Mpumalanga. They say that preliminary information indicating that a tragic altercation involving SANDF members resulted in the deaths of 3 soldiers. It's alleged that one of the soldiers fatally shot 2 of his colleagues before taking his own life. The SANDF, in conjunction with the South African Police Service, have now launched a full investigation into that matter. Let's go now live to SABC News reporter Tumelo Machogo, who is live to us, I think, from that military base. Tumelo, good morning to you. What is the latest regarding this tragedy?
Well, indeed, Criselda, in the early hours of this morning, there was an altercation that allegedly happened between these 3 soldiers, one of them shooting 2 of his colleagues and then turning the gun on himself and shooting himself. The 3 of them have now passed away, and then we understand that the police and also the SANDF, they are investigating this matter. The police saying that they have opened 2 cases of murder and an inquest. But right now, Criselda, we are outside the military camp. Actually, we are right by the road that is actually leading towards Komatipoort and also towards Nkomazi, where actually the SANDF members have told us that we can only be allowed to start filming here because the gate is about 500 meters to about 1 kilometer from where we are. So they are telling us that we are not allowed to cross into that road and go beyond the steps there. The police also and the SANDF member has not confirmed if the bodies of those 3 members have already been removed. They are keeping their lips very quite mum at this stage, not talking about if the bodies have been moved, and also the ages of these 3 soldiers and also these 3 members of the SANDF, how old are they, and also the other 2 if they are males or female, because we understand the shooter was a male.
And I mean, Tumelo, do we know the circumstances that led to this? I know that this is still very fresh. The statement that was released by the SANDF does not give much details. Do we know anything else about, were they inside the military base? There's certainly a suggestion that this took place there. And what could have led to this? Any further details, anything at all?
Well, the details at this stage, Criselda, what the SANDF members, because the police were not there, are saying that they can't speak on the incident itself because they have to investigate. Understand that the police have to be the one investigating the matters because police have to open these cases. But what we understand is that there was an altercation that happened, and then these members, that's when they started this incident. It happened inside the military camp. We don't know at this stage how many people were there at the stage when this incident happened, because the SANDF members, the spokesperson for the SANDF, Admiral Prince Shabalala, only told us that they can confirm the incident did happen this morning. There was an altercation, but they cannot go into details of what exactly happened, what was the altercation all about, why these members were fighting, and also that has led to the death of these 3 members. But also, this is one of the camp, actually, Criselda, that is actually based here in Mpumalanga, but also monitoring the fence, the fence and the Lebombo border gate. They're helping the border management authority, the police, with manning the gate, and also manning the border line between South Africa, Mozambique, and also between South Africa and Eswatini.
Tumelo, I'm sure as the hours go by, there'll be greater details that will come from the SANDF. Thank you very much indeed for getting to that location for us here as team members. Tumelo Machogo, of course, on that story relating to the deaths of the 3 SANDF members. The details very sketchy at this particular point about what happened there, but it seems to have been an altercation that took place resulting in the deaths of those 3 soldiers. All right.